have finished hundreds of songs. I have tens of millions of streams. I have given thousands of feedback to fellow producers, and I have made YouTube's one of the most popular and liked arrangement videos. However, past 2 years, I have been studying and creating a methodology that helps you finish absolutely any song. So if you have problems with finishing songs or making impactful arrangements, you may want to see this video because it will be wild. Feel intrigued? Hope it.
This video will have both deep theory and application. Most terms I use are my own creations, but I don't mind fellow YouTubers or producers to adopt it freely.
Let's think about the seed. What's the seed? It's just a single small piece that you put into earth, and then we will have a big tree. Now we are really about to see my drawing skills. So the main reason this happens is actually this small seed has all the information of this big tree coded inside it. It's kind of a blueprint of a big tree. How is that even relevant for our songs? The seed-based arrangement focuses on creating a seed that will be easy to arrange into a track. You have to first focus on a loop, and the most important thing is including your hook. So thinking about the hook is like your fruit that will be on your tree. If you don't know which fruit that you are having, nobody pay attention to your tree. The second most important thing is your drums. The drums are really main differentiator, especially in electronic dance music, to make a track work. One of the important elements will be your drums and how you remove and add on your drums. And once you have your drums, of course, you have to have your low end. Everybody loves the bass, and if the bass doesn't hit right, that can put off a lot of people from listening your tracks. This I would call the core of a seed. So you can start arranging your track if you have these three elements in your track. The extras that you can do to make your life easier: pad and ambiances. The main reason that you can probably use the pads in the breaks and on your bridges and so on and so forward. And the final piece over here, probably like some effects. If you learn to create successful seeds, it will really help you to create successful arrangement. 80% of your time should be going creating top 3 elements over here, and maybe then 20% of time here. And inside this, most of your time should go hook. Once you find a good hook, quickly go through those 2 things, maybe even those 2 things as well, and start arranging. But there is more to it. There are even more effective methods that's called double or triple seed based arrangement. This is my first seed, but in my track I have another part that may have other ideas than this. So double seed method, you build a super big lead over here. Maybe at the break you don't want to have it. You can go and build some kind of build up arpeggio over here that may lead into this. And because of that, maybe you will use complete different elements. And once you do both of them, when you start arrangement, it's super easy, super straightforward. Now, C3 is a bit more complicated. This distinction is oftentimes clear, but distinction from this will be a bit harder because you will recycle most likely some ideas from both two to create your verse. Hopefully this will make it a bit clear for you. This whole video is just a tiny piece of my everything about arrangement masterclass. It has around 14 hours of videos. I don't know how many classes, maybe 40, maybe 60, I haven't even counted. So it includes every single details, and on top of that it comes with something that's called arrangement recipes, which makes finishing tracks even easier. At the moment we have a launch discount. This will probably disappear in a couple of weeks, so if you don't see the launch discount in the future, I'm so sorry, but I really tried my best so that my community gets it first with the discount. Take a look if you want to go deeper into arrangement, micro and macro arrangement. Understanding these two will really help you to move quickly through your arrangement and finish any track. So the macro arrangement means understanding the track as a big picture, building blocks in a track: intro, build up, verse, break, bridge, verse, and many other. The main idea in macro arrangement is like identifying the blocks and identifying the placement of the blocks depending on your story. However, there is one problem. If you move things around like this fast, there is no guarantee like going into the chorus from break will work. Maybe there's too much energy difference. So you have to fix things locally so that everything can work out afterwards. That's the reason when you're arranging the track, the macro arrangement always comes first before you continue micro arrangement. So the micro arrangement means you take your structures and you change the arrangement and energy levels inside your each building block to make everything working together. If you go to build up, okay, we have light part over here, maybe we have less elements, and then we are increasing energy over here. And same thing works with verse, same thing with the break. Almost same as arrangement, but in local structures. So if we go to our track over here, it is super clear to see the macro arrangement. Makes me finish this any track extremely fast. I'm seeing everything everything over here. So let's say I'm gonna make a weird radio edit. Let's start with the chorus. Let's say after chorus, I wanted this part to come later. You see how fast I'm starting to move things around? Now, you obviously realize that the smooth transition is not smooth, but that part is microarrangement. So when we build the focus, then we can come back and fix it. But let's create our vision now. And let's go. This is my radio edit. This is go. I'm gonna start like this. I will say probably, okay, lead sound. I don't like this. I'm gonna change this. Right? We don't want it to start too energetic. Let's increase energy here. See how fast this made it work. That is my kick over here. Let's give a break. So easy. If you're enjoying the video up to now, please consider like and subscribe so that I can give you more videos like this in the future. Arrangement hands-on. So we're gonna make a whole arrangement from our seeds and I'm gonna walk you through it without using any reference, nothing. So we will do it on the go. Let me play you the loop. First reaction, there are way too many elements probably, so we had to remove things a bit later on. The second thing, we had to define what is our hook here, later on to define our chorus, drop, and so on and so forth. But this is really how single seed arrangement works. You get something very strong like this, and from here you can start to think about your macro arrangement, and this is exactly what we're going to do. So the first thing that comes into my mind immediately is like the vocals is so strong. Something from the grave I know. Phil Dahll's vocal, she is amazing. And one thing that I have here actually, she sang with like the longer vocal, chorus part. And then we have this like a verse part. I gotta use it in the intro. And then I'm thinking like make it smooth in the beginning. Get some pads. Maybe some more pads. Let's carry that dark pad. It's like this. Let's call it intro. Remember, current Alice just needs to set up the macro arrangement that future Alice can make it better. I feel like there's a very strong idea here. Like we can immediately go into the like main dun 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 the piano part and then switch the verse afterwards. So I'm gonna go bring most of the things, then I start removing things afterwards. First, the vocals has to go. Remove things that the dark pad has to go. This has to probably go as well. Very nice. Now comes the verse. I don't know if it works, but I think it would. Oh my god. Duplicate. Alright, we have the verse. Obviously, we need a bridge over here now. Let me see here. Is there like a... Let me see. Right? We need to bring down the energy, right? We have a chorus coming in with those vocals. To make that change, we need to bring out some elements that is having a lot of energy. And our biggest energy provider here is these guys, right? You remove this ones maybe, probably these ones as well. We probably can just replicate it, right? Let's try. We build up probably some snares over here, some effects. I'm thinking like, remove everything, bring out this vocal, like... It's so gorgeous. Okay, then we go all in again, I will assume. Call it a bridge. And then we are going into full chorus here because vocals are having chorusy part. Yeah. Let me see. There could be another break now. Right? Now we have to bring down energy somehow. That works. Now those pianos has to go. Bring again our beautiful stuff over here. Then we go again. Do we repeat the same thing? But we do. But it's the single seed arrangement style. So this type of seeds leads to more repetitive arrangement, which is what's happening now. And then probably on final outro. Well, that worked out. Very good. I think we are definitely ready to go for the microarrangement. An easiest way to figure this out by just listening to different parts of the track if there is something missing. When you are focusing on microarrangement, focus first on the transitions. Obviously, we need some kind of filter opening effect, right? We want to build up a bit energy like auto filter here. I'm thinking like get some wishy-washy risers. I'm gonna go to Mercury Tones products. Oh, this is perfect. Let me see if this works. It does. Because it's Mercurial tones, it always works. Now I'm thinking like, let's see those vintage pads. Let's try this one as well. And this one is already doing some stuff, but let me see. Maybe come darker. Very good. Two things. I will probably create a bridge to emphasize on the vocals. We can do it just like a high pass on the kick probably. It's fine. And then I'm gonna go to pianos. When the vocal comes in, we need a space. This is one of the easiest way to do it. Very good, right? Easy. Probably like this. You see how easy actually microarrangement when you just consider, is there something that is bad? Let's listen one more time this transition. I'm hearing that this can even go down a bit. Here we go. So what I'm thinking, like we are going down. So how do you go down? You automate stuff. That works better, I think. I don't want to overdo. Probably we can do some like reverb, delays and some stuff. Be careful, now we are going like a silent bridge. So if we use too much swooshes and washes, it may sound very weird. So I'm gonna actually be very careful here. I may consider actually that long cymbal that we have had a tail. And I'm thinking here, get a reverb. We want to diffuse the sound a bit to emphasize the transition. So let me see. You see automation and power control. And what if we go even down more? You see how much we can do by just making our elements react to the track. Now here, probably quiet riser, I may pull down. And I want a slight, maybe like small, tiny, quiet snare roll. Something like light. Oh, small is nice. Small is very good. We had some ad-libs. Dragging up the deep C. This works really nicely. And it's in the second part creating a variation. Okay, I want an emphasis there because we boom. Let's go down. Perfection. That is it. For me, this is the micro arrangement. This is how you actually make your track flow better. Arrangement recipe. This is my own invention. You can actually make arrangement recipe similar to a cookbook recipe. Idea is like you can visually see everything. Key ingredients. I will provide you all these specific sounds. So that means that you have the ingredients to make a track similar to this. And each recipe will come with like a sample and preset pack. So you will have the instruction for where to go, what to do, how to do. And then from there, you should be able to build your own track influenced by the recipe. So this is what I call arrangement recipes. If you feel confident about arrangement but now you want to learn more about creating a good loops, take a look at this video.